Virgo, welcome to your mid-month check-in for August. What's up? What's going on? Show me, Virgo. Show me, Virgo. Like always, take it resonates, leave it does not. Do keep in mind these are general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may not resonate at all. Frustrating but normal. Check your other placements. You will find yourself in there somewhere. There you are, Donna. Right there in the split. Thought I saw you. You, the Hierophant. Some of you might be a double, triple Earth. What's going on, please? Show me, Virgo. What's going on? What's going on? Show me, Virgo. Show me, Virgo. Seems we are joined by a chainsaw today. Well, it's nice to know my neighbors are switching it up from time to time. What's going on, please? The Ace of Wands. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Oh, don't you just look lovely and bright and busy and happy and content? Oh, lovely. And then the Moon, the King of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Oh, not all is yet seen. Bit of the unknown here. Some mystery. Maybe some secrets, some illusions. We'll take a look at that. King of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Here I see the strength of heart regarding a possible friendship. What's going on? We'll get to that. Six of Cups, Three of Swords, and Five of Cups. There's some regret and pain around a soul bond here. Okay, not the easiest of things. 5 and 6, they both denote memories of the past. So it is past pain showing up in a future context, which tells me it's not resolved. All right. Three of Swords, rejection is felt, most likely both sides, but a strong sense of this is how I feel about this now. Okay, well, let's talk about it. That's why we're here. But Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, I'd like to think that you're happily busy there, perhaps feeling inspired at work. Perhaps some of you have new work, and that can really provoke an ace, especially if we have new work and we're just getting acquainted with it. That can bring that sense of excitement. It could be that you're experiencing just a height of activity in the general sense, and it feels good. Maybe it feels creative. Maybe we're connecting to new people. We're expanding our networks here. Let's take a look. I may not clarify all of these. It kind of just depends as we go along. Let's see that Ace of Wands. Show me that Ace of Wands. But that's a happy, healthy, productive feeling right there. That's always lovely. Let's see that Ace of Wands, please. The Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, a steady, interesting pace here. There is that sense of possibly loss of coin, or perhaps we're wanting to make ourselves feel more secure. You're showing me a sense of I need to feel more emotionally secure, as opposed to your actual frustration or sense of brokenness around the Pentacle division. You're saying for you, for yourself personally, for you to feel good, it helps you to take measurable steps that you can see about putting yourself into your 3D world. And it helps you. It helps you feel calm. It helps you feel steady. It allows you to open up, right? Express yourself a little more. There is something here that says sometimes you feel a little disconnected, and it helps you to kind of launch yourself into your known reality. It keeps you busy. It keeps you preoccupied. It keeps things feeling light, though. It keeps things feeling interesting. And you're showing me some interesting characteristics in and of their own right. It's like you're showing me how you handle pain. Okay? So, again, it's going back to emotional security for you. There's something that you're working through and that you've been working through, and you make progress and it feels good. I can see it. And I'm not surprised. It's very earthian, I'm going to put myself into my known realities and kind of focus on structure. And in a way, it helps you emotionally anchor, right? Let's take a look at your Eight of Pentacles, please. Oh, death, strength, the Six of Cups. Yeah, okay, I get it. There it is. That's why. Yeah, so We have a soul bond here that still kind of affects us spiritually and emotionally. That's why you're showing me I need to emotionally secure myself by kind of keeping busy. Okay? It's your way, and it looks like a healthy way, of kind of getting through the pain management. As we were, excuse the overhead noise. It happens. We're still in summer mode, so, someone's being very active in the room right now. Not enough that I'm worried about it and I need to stop. No. To me, that's normal kid noises. So, yeah, I can see that they're a powerful spiritual point of reference for you with a connection. Whom that soul bond is to you is up to you. Six of Cups doesn't have to be a personal romantic interest. It could do, absolutely. The key word here, though, with the Six of Cups is unique. It's a unique flow that you have between yourself and someone else. It's not like any other connection you have. Otherwise, it might be a friend or, something that you're familiar with, but it ain't all that, right? So this is someone whom we have memories with, we have an emotional bond with that, again, is unique. There's that sense or impression of feeling or understanding the other person without actually having to use words to define it. So it's a natural flow. And it largely goes unspoken. It's just something that you connect with, and we can take it granted of it. We can take it for granted because it just happens so effortlessly. So when it's smooth, it's smooth, and when it's not, it's not. And when it's not, we feel it. You're clearly divided from somebody. And it comes whacking a punch, man, a wallop. It's a punch in there with strength. The ending, possible ending, I say possible because it's still showing up for you as a point of reference in future, it still affects you to this day. Which is why, going back to your opening, you keeping happy, healthy, and busy is helping you feel more emotionally stable. Okay? You have to keep in mind as an earth sign, when you guys show me Five of Pentacles, it can take a different light, different angles, and different shades, depending on the earth sign that I'm looking at. So for you, you didn't show me financial insecurity, you showed me emotional insecurity. And that's not an accusation, it's not a dirty word, don't take it as one. There's an important connection that's no longer in your life. You're going to feel emotionally insecure. A little bit, yeah. Earth sign is going to throw themselves into what they know to kind of counterbalance it and give them a sense of production and a sense of feeling more normalized. Okay? That's the earthian point of view. There's the air point of view. There's the fire point of view. All that. This is yours. So you know if it's yours now or not. You're making progress, like I said. Okay, let's go ahead and see that Three of Cups. Let's see that Three of Cups, please. I am curious about your social emotional connectivity externally. Okay, what is going on? Let's see that Three of Cups, please. Show me that Three of Cups. Let's see that Three of Cups. Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. You have a great deal of mental stress about connecting externally. There's this idea of openness. Do I even have... So this is another variation of your Ace of Wands. It's kind of like saying, Virgo, what else would make me feel better? Do we connect more outside of ourselves? Do I try to reconnect with them? And then that just kind of pokes a hornet's nest in your mind. It's like, and then it starts going everywhere. Okay. There's that idea of, is it really over? Because part of your Ace of Wands, the idea of you feeling better and feeling more emotionally secure kind of drifts over to this notion of Three of Cups. Should I connect? Should I connect more outside of myself? And if so, with who? Should I try with them? And then everything kicks off again. The stress, the anxiety. I would like to say you're overthinking it, but you're not overthinking it. You're not. I would typically say that with a hidden, but you're not overthinking. What you're experiencing is actually incredibly healthy. It's like a connection here ended for one reason or another. Part of your I want to feel better package sometimes drifts over into this thought of, should I try to connect with it? Is there hope in that, Christina? And then anxiety kicks in. Of course you're going to be anxious. I don't think you're overthinking it at all. No. Whatever that is was a hard punch. That had a hard punchline. And it wasn't funny, right? No, it hurt. It hurt. you know, and it's part of your process. It's yet to discover if trying to reconnect with it would help. It's part of your process. You haven't discovered it yet, you know. And it's okay. You can admit it to yourself. Sometimes I think about reconnecting with them in order to feel better about this situation. For one reason or another. To heal it, to fix it, to try to work through it. They're someone who made an impact on me, and therefore you on theirs, of course. Until you continue to work through it, you're not going to have an answer. So back up off yourself. Okay? Back up. I think you're beating yourself up way too much on this one. I want you to feel more emotionally secure with yourself first. Okay? And then answers will fall into place. Let's jump on over here. Excuse me, the moon. Let's see that moon, please. What's going on? Let's see that moon. Sometimes the 6 of Cups with the 5 there. Sometimes, guys, it denotes that sometimes the past is best left in the past. But the fact that it's still kind of twisting away in you to this day suggests you would like to work through things, but specifically the idea of giving it some hope. So you're like, is it really over for me? That's something that you will discover for yourself with more time. Let's see that moon. Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, 2 of Cups. There's the truth yet unknown revealed. Somebody didn't give the big reveal. One person. 9 of Pentacles, that means the other person did. So who is who, I don't know. Where I have energetic influence at this point, so I'm obligated to say reverse energies as you see fit. So this is the thing. This is the absolute bitch about the moon, guys. You know, illusions. Is it real? Is it fantasy? I just got to keep all this shit to myself. And so it's a great big stew pot of everything. Of fears that may or may not be true, illusions, fantasies, truth, but truths we fear. So again, that kind of gets shoved under the moon and it becomes a fantasy, an illusion, etc. That's why we need towers in our lives, guys. They counterbalance that freaking moon. Because depending on what's in there and to what degree, we need towers. It's like, here's the truth. And it's kind of amplified and it can come in a very shocking way. That's why I wish people would stop fearing towers so much, because we have to have something that balances out everything that we don't want to deal with. We need it. We need it as a safety check for our own existence. You know, we walk around with illusions and unknowns. Sometimes we need a strong injection of truth. And there's a big one in there with the Ace of Swords. Frankly, I'm surprised the tower hasn't happened. Because 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, somebody somewhere has yet to speak their truth. And it's a known truth. That's what hurts, man. This is what hurts right here. It's a known truth that someone has a very tight lid on. That's the act of suppression. I can't speak my truth. Or I'm not supposed to about my feelings. Somebody here. Which means somebody else did. But there it is. So if that's active knowledge, then that means this is the suppression. So it's not an illusion then. It's not a fantasy. It's actual truth in that moon. So it's an active secret. With that 2 of Cups, emotional harmony, being on the same page, more or less. 9 of Pentacles, sense of self, ownership of the truth. So that means at least one person perhaps prompted it, the other person denied it. Who is up to you. But that would explain a lot of it, and this is undealt with, and that would again explain why I'm seeing it again in future. So let's keep on keeping on. King of Cups. Show me that King of Cups, please. I want people to succeed, guys. I want people to win. No matter how difficult it gets, I want people to win, but they got to know what that means for them. You know, what does that mean to win? What does that mean to achieve? What does that mean to put myself first or forward? What does it mean to express? Knowing when to withhold and when to push forward. What does that mean? We got to understand what that means to us. Okay. So again, I'm going to go back to your opening point. You're trying to emotionally stabilize, and that's what I want you to do. And there is your answer. Let's see that King of Cups. Let's see that King of Cups. Let's see that King of Cups. Let's see that King of Cups, please. Let's see that King of Cups. You're showing me some very powerful stuff today, my friends, so do not get disheartened. Guys, I really... It's so frustrating to see tarot and things on such small platforms like Instagram or TikTok, and people can get so discouraged because I was like, I can't immediately do that. No, you're not supposed to. These are not overnight feelings. These are not overnight thoughts. These are not overnight experiences. It took time to build into them. It's going to take time to rebuild, shift, back out of them, all those things. Okay? Human beings, we have the ability to switch gears quickly. That doesn't mean we should. Excuse me, my lisp is kicking in really hard today. It's funny because I slept well, because typically when I don't sleep, I'm tired. And it all starts to run together. But, never mind. Never mind. I was about to go into the realm of what I was learning. Never mind. Never mind all that stuff. Never mind. You don't want to know. I'm just saying, you probably wouldn't care. About stuff that I still learn about myself, even though I'm 43 and I'm very used to it. So there's always new things to learn. That's my point. So I have new information on that. Anyway, you wouldn't care. Four of Wands, the Hermit. Not that oh boy, look at that. Honey, that's love. That ain't nothing but love. Wow. That ain't nothing but, that's matching frequencies too. The King, Queen of Cups. You know? The Hermit, there you are, darling. Four of Wands. Goodness me, from the heart, wouldn't it feel so good? It's an emotional relationship, bare minimum. Bare minimum. Strong one too. The frequency of it is high. Very similar disposition. The capacity of one's heart, the maturity to claim it, to feel it, to really exercise it. It is very much an emotional relationship where it seems, well, right, it's two people very much feel the same. It's quite strong, healthy. Some relationships are built from the heart first, others from the 3D, others from the mind, others from passion. You never really know. That's the whole thing about the Four of Wands. That's why it can't be just defined by marriage. It can't be. It's literally what two people put into it. So when I'm telling you this is an emotional relationship of love on both sides, it really is. Okay? You didn't show me the pentacle. You didn't show me your thoughts. You showed me this is what the two people put into it. It seems to be matched, and yet we have a Three of Pentacles here. A Three of Pentacles, show me this, please. Show me this Three of Pentacles. Show me this Three of Pentacles. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Is all this hidden under the moon? King of Swords, the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles. There's some reality. There's some injection of the 3D. Intuitively, as I say, I guess, is this really all under the moon? Yeah, until somebody does something here, prompts it. We have some infusion of the real. It's not much, but it looks like we got to start somewhere, right? That's literally the idea here, is we've got to start somewhere. Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, intuitively, somebody has decided upon a course of action. And saying in their self-worth or self-interest, There's something here about the cooperative state. I think this situation is worth that. Something. Okay. I feel like this situation is worthy of that, if nothing else. We feel it too, and I like it when the intuitive self and the mental, the rational self work together. And then a touch of this is what it's worth doesn't hurt either. It grounds it. It kind of really brings the point home of what we conclude is correct. This is a sound decision. A little bit of cooperative structure here. I trust the components of what's prompting that. It's you or them. Somebody is. Okay? But like I said, I've concluded that this is worth something. It's a very nice conclusion. Emotionally based relationship, perhaps. But the strength of it, I mean, we can deny it. We can't say, but we'll, don't want to. Don't want to. It feels like home, doesn't it? So let's see this down here at the bottom line. 6 of Cups, 3 of Swords, the 5 of Cups. Okay. I was wondering if that kind of sadness was going to stand. Or if we were going to do something. Let's see how the course of things have changed, because now we have an injection of reality. Let's see that 6 of Cups. Show me that 6 of Cups, please. I hate it when I get a song reference and I can't remember what the heck it is. I mean, it happens a lot. Of course, it was a very popular song in its heyday, so I know one person's going to say it and then 50 other people will too. That's fine. But check the comments. Someone probably already said it. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. That one. I just heard that very gently. It wasn't loud. It's a drifting kind of song. Okay. I had a feeling I was going to see that guy. Devil, 4 of Wands, the Tower. Something else has proven destructive. What is that? It's something else. It's some sort of relationship here that until this moment, I didn't see it. This one's a little different. This one has a devil attached to it, and I was telling you about the towers. We need towers to kind of sort out fact from fiction. There is a relationship here that is also a soul bond, and it seems to be highly toxic. It's competing with whatever you feel is correct over here. Okay? This one's destructive. It still has that sense of sadness attached to it because we've also known it a long time. These are completely two different relationships. This one's emotionally founded. That one has the presence of reality. Let's see that 3 of Swords. Let's see that 3 of Swords. Codependent, false dependencies. But it's deeply ingrained. I thought they were the same initially, but they are not. They are nowhere near the same. Yeah. Let's see that 5 of Cups. I'll get to it. Hold on. Let's see that Five of Cups, please. I knew it. 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Something else is blowing up. I see a healthy conduit of a decision made right here. Sorry about that. It's a very active day today. No, there's a healthy conduit of a decision here. It meets all the criteria for a good decision. You got to start somewhere. That was my first impression. This emotional relationship, which is quite strong. Two people share the same frequency. Very much so. It's been under the moon. At least one person's truth has been under the moon. Until someone starts to dedicate more energy to reality, to start somewhere with this, it will remain under the moon. Okay? I see us opting into the decision, not opting out of it. So again, I think this is correct. It feels correct. It makes sense. This is the Six of Cups. That battle rights you said powerfully ended, and it was hurtful, and that you've been trying to emotionally anchor yourself ever since. Rebuild yourself at the emotional level. And the idea of putting something into it makes you feel frightful, but hopeful at the same time. Guys, typically when I see repeating like this, it's a jump point to reference the same situation. This is something different. I'm not trying to scare you. But for the Virgo I'm looking at, whatever this is not a surprise at all. That Tower's job is doing what it needs to. Something else that we assumed or have been under the devilish influence was a healthy contractual relationship. Actually isn't. It's coming across heavily as codependent, based or built on time. It's not an emotional based relationship like this one is. This is functional, but not necessarily healthy. You know? We're very practiced at this relationship, whatever it is, whatever you built with that person. Again, Four of Wands is how two people build it. The signature is completely different. It's something that is destructive and probably needs to come down, whatever that is. It represents anti-worth. It kind of sucks a lot out of it. As it's being rejected, you wholeheartedly turn your interest into self-interest. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It's looking like you're separating yourself from this relationship, and in so doing, again, I'm sorry, this is why I typically don't read more than two energies or situations, is because it confuses people, as it would. Okay? But you showed me what you showed me, and hopefully I've done a good enough job so you can distinguish for yourself this situation versus one for you in future, and I will do a time check on that one when there's some sort of functioning but not healthy relationship implodes the way it needs to. Okay? I have just a feeling of poor health attached to that one. It doesn't feel like it's a connection that allows us to thrive. Okay? Or very codependent, angry, controlling, something like this. And then we really lean into the autonomous self over here. And as you continue to reject that relationship, whatever it is, I don't know what else word to use for it. I really don't. You really seem to thrive and come into your own. I mean, with due diligence too. I've never seen someone thrive under so much mass rejection of what's incorrect. So Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Queen, that's a lot of sense of self-security, knowing your worth, aiming yourself towards new opportunities while engaging with the stuff that is correct for you. Okay? I can see that you're a master at your craft. You showed me the Eight of Pentacles a couple of times. Some of you work multiple contracts, a couple of jobs. I don't know, but you're fluent at it. You're very good at it. And I said it's one of the things that stabilizes you. I see you conserving that towards me, myself, and I, that kind of thing. I see you standing up for yourself after having not done so for a long time. Like literally standing up for yourself. It's kind of like I'm standing up for myself and what I believe in. This is a completely different situation. This is someone whom you do not stand up to very often. A relationship where you do not stand up to it very often. So I'm saying it feels like a set in its ways kind of alliance, relationship, contract, where there's a false sense of I'm me, but not really. Because you thrive so much without it. You thrive a lot more without it. And I do see you standing up for yourself. And it's hard for you to do this. It's hard for you to reject this. But the more you turn your back on it, like I said, the more you thrive. You're not in the habit of standing up towards this. It's interesting. That's the Nine of Pentacles again. Whatever this is, I just know that it loves you a great deal. You two share a frequency from the heart. It looks like it's an emotionally safe, happy, I really care about you and your progress and your success kind of relationship. So when somebody somewhere makes the sound decision, I got to start somewhere to get this thing connected. There is a Nine of Pentacles in here in this moon. So this is either your secret or you know theirs. I just know that when you choose it, you're essentially choosing yourself. So whenever this other relationship blows up, you're still choosing yourself. This time the right way. Okay. So hopefully I made this clear, guys. Completely two different reference points. Completely two different. You've known both these people a long time. One you have a unique connection with at the emotional soul level. The other person we feel we could never stand up to or that we felt greatly indebted to. Turns out that's not true. Because you seem to be doing more than well without it. Okay. As you aim and so diligently throw yourself into a new future, it seems. My. The wolf, cunning, stealth, clever, smart. Also another reference for the moon there. The crown, success, pride. We're going to have to be clever, smart, cunning. But remember, success is within your grasp and so too is your pride. Okay, the peacock. Pregnancy, wealth, for some of you, yes. But we're talking here about the ability to flourish and to show one's truer self. You know, to really be bold, show yourself for who you are. Stand up for who you are, what you believe in, and what it is you understand your worth to be. Okay? I would love to know more about that, but that's where I last see it. A delicate reconstructive process, I believe. With a Six of Cups that actually feels safe, emotionally welcoming, stable from the heart. Loving and supportive. That is domineering. It's something you're afraid to stand up to. Freedom, leap of faith, Uranus, opportunities. Perhaps for some of you, Virgo is your Uranus placement. And that's simply confirmation. New love? Is it? You get the idea, though. Perhaps it wasn't a love that was fully discovered. That would also qualify. If you never really had the opportunity to discover it under the moon, it would still be new. The strength of the heart, though, it was felt regardless of what was expressed. Okay. Release, surrender, purge. Separation, longing. I'm actually seeing that over here, the separation, the longing, and then when we try to go back to it, immediately provokes some really intense mental negativity. Okay. The third eye, gaining clarity, and then the confusion, Neptune, illusions. Yeah. There it is. I'm feeling ourselves now. All right. You have to remember, guys, with the soul bonds, I have to say this all the time, they tend to represent our biggest lessons. Just because it's a soul bond, part of our soul tribe, soul family, etc., doesn't mean they're all meant to work out. If we weren't especially or uniquely connected to them, we'd have no real chance, opportunity to be afforded us to learn the things we needed to learn. Okay. So you have two. You have two. Okay. One is a strong representation of strong, pure love. Okay. The other one, the illusion of a constructive, active relationship. It's a little too twisted. It's a little too twisted in terms of if you really cannot feel you can be yourself, or you're afraid to be yourself, or that you can't ever stand up to this, it's not so healthy. Okay? Anyway. We have double medallions of Leo. Very strong Leo energy here. Okay, we're also currently in Leo season, so it could be an indication of now, and then you might have some very strong Leo in your chart, or it could be connected to one. We have the letters R, I, the big star in reverse, Aquarius, but also this is not what we had visioned. This is not what we desire. This is not what we wish upon a star for. And then also, once more, the big masculine glasses. There you go. Okay. All right, Virgo, honey, I do hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.